Tomorrow is Friday. It will be a decision making for both DFM and ADX market indexes. Let's start analyzing ADX market index. I'm on the daily chart. Today again we are seeing a nice decisive green candle. We are seeing 3 consecutive positive days in ADX market. Today we are seeing closing is right near the resistance, that is 9,929 points. This area is identified as resistance. Today's high is at 9,922 points, very near to our marked resistance zone. So that's the reason tomorrow would be a test day if at all market can break past and close above the zone, or is it a printing a pause candle so that coming week onwards we can see a follow through. Or the other scenario will be if at all it tries to go up tomorrow, gets rejected and come down. So it will be a very interesting session tomorrow. Weekly candle close is very important. Let me give you a quick recap. Previously the same zone was support. We saw a nice bounce, market went up, it came down and then it made a new swing high, breaking out the previous resistance zone. So similarly now when the market will try to move up, I think we might see some sort of rejection into this zone, because this is identified as support, which should most likely act as a resistance, but this is not very strong resistance. The most important hurdle that market will have to clear is between this area. I had explained in my yesterday's video as well, that is between 10,000 and 10,051 points. This is a whole number psychological and technical resistance zone. We saw a congestion right here when it wanted to break down right from this zone, that is 10,246. Market dropped down, it went sideways for more than a week, and then finally sellers gained control, buyers showed weakness, market dropped down till about 9,688. And from here now market is trying to recover the drop that we saw earlier. So overall, yes, there are positive sentiments in the market. Stocks are moving up, as you can see. Today again Julfer performed very well, limit up for the day. Weekly closing is very important. Let's see how the market and stocks perform tomorrow. This is the daily chart of DFM market index, that is Dubai Financial Market. We are seeing market is climbing up. Today was the 4th day. It printed green candle. Something very important is market yesterday broke and closed above the resistance, that was at 5,896. Today market have beautifully retested and gone past above this level. We saw a follow through. Next resistance area is very near, that is 5,958.65. Very interesting again to see if at all market can print another green candle tomorrow and close above this resistance zone. Let's go down to lower time frame, that is 15 minutes chart. What we can see here is right here, after the breakout we can see a nice bounce and market has already moved up from this zone, that is 5,896. So obviously buyers would not like market to come back again into this zone. Buyers would like market to go above the zone, that is 5,958 points. If at all we see a decisive candle close, then coming week onwards we have better chances. Maybe we can see sideways momentum, a retest of the same zone is expected, and then a follow through. So it's at a very good position. DFM and ADX market both are performing very well. I hope you are selecting your stocks very carefully and entering at the right time. This is the daily chart of Presight. If at all you are following my analysis regularly, hit the like button to show your support. Right after this candle I had mentioned, if at all you are holding, offload your quantities. There are chances we may see selling pressure. Exactly this is what we saw. Market dropping down, it touched the base at 2.85 and from here slowly and steadily it's climbing up. Today also I had updated my members. This is resistance area, that is 3.20. We have to offload our quantities into this zone. So yes, from here I'm expecting a drop. If at all it has to be bullish, then I want to see a decisive candle close above this resistance zone, so that coming week we can see some follow through. If I go down to lower time frame, that is 30 minutes chart, check out how beautifully market have reacted into this zone, that is 3.20. In the morning hours market tried to climb up, got rejected and it came down. Last candle close of 30 minutes is positive. If at all market can continue its upside momentum and close above 3.20, I would call it very bullish. Then from here there are chances we might even see 3.40 and higher prices. But On a negative side, if at all, this is the beginning of a correction phase of this aggressive leg to the upside right from this zone, that is 3.63. Market went up, it came down, and now market has again made a new high, breaking past the resistance. So obviously this is a bullish scenario, this is a bullish setup. So if at all it drops down, then I would expect it to hit 3.05 to 3.09. This is identified as support zone. This is a good demand area. I would consider buying some quantities here, provided I see some bullish signals, that is some bullish candle with good volumes or a bullish chart pattern. That too, if at all price comes down. Otherwise, if we see price breaking past the resistance zone and sustaining, then be ready for more upside momentum coming week. We can even hit 3.40. Overall, Presight is looking interesting. There are good chances of continuation, but watch out. Closing is right at the resistance zone. I would move up to the daily chart, and here we can see a rejection. Why is this a resistance area? Previously we saw this zone was acting as a support, and previously this zone was resistance. So the resistance zone after the breakout is now acting as a support. We saw a second bounce, that is support, and then finally this zone is taken out by the market with this massive decisive red candle, indicating us that sellers are in control. So now when market is trying to break past this zone, it is seeing bit of a hurdle. There are sellers who bought into this zone earlier. After Presight went down, obviously they were in losses. They are trying to offload their quantities here. That's the reason this now becomes again a resistance zone. So let's see how the closing is, and then we will decide on our entries. As of now, if at all you have bought it, highly recommend at least offload 80% of your quantities. No harm taking some profit into this zone. If at all it continues going up, the remaining 20% will still give you money. If it comes down, at least there will be no regrets that you have already offloaded 80% of your quantities into the resistance zone. If today's video was helpful, hit the like button. Join my YouTube membership for more recommendations with detailed analysis on daily basis. Also, you will get updates during the live market. Thanks for watching. Keep stocking.